episode of our Overlandkings rig builds, and here today is Tamaraw Overland Edition, episode 4. We've taken the car from a basic build to a suspension upgrade all the way to the Toyota Otis with the Overland upgrade. And today, we believe this is the final version, or not, for an Overland adventure with the Tamaraw. So let's go check it out and see what we've done. The new upgrades we've done for the Tamaraw starts from where I'm sitting. There is a new Astral ceramic tint courtesy of Drovski's Auto Care, which we believe will give the heat protection if you're inside this Tamaraw for those long trips, especially when overlanding. But the highlight of this is the manly canopy camper that we have added to the rear of the Tamaraw. Yes, this is a full functioning camper, which fits perfectly, if you ask us, on the Tamaraw. So what we've done is put on these bolts, and the amazing thing about this camper is when you're not using it, again, functionality. If we're not using it as a weekend overland camper, you can always just unhitch this. It comes with 4 posts, and you can just drive the car away. To compensate for the weight that we have done here, we have added the airbag man suspension in the back of the Tamaraw just to level the car off. And we want to show you how you can air up and air down the airbags on the other side of the vehicle. What we have here is the 2 valves that we have added to the Tamaraw. So you just unscrew this valve, and it works as a normal tire pressure gauge. You just plug it in, air up, and the airbags will go up and down. Again, we didn't go with the onboard air because, again, we are considering the cost of building one of these trucks, and we want to use it as a utility truck also as an overland camper. But the beauty about this setup is, I want to show you this. Even though we put on the manly canopy camper, the drop side is still completely functional. In short, you can still store your boxes, you can still extra boxes down here. So if you do have other gear that you want to bring along, you can still use the bed. Completely very functional, even though we put a camper on it. And when you're not using it, just unhitch this, and the truck goes back to a hauling Tamaraw. Let's see how the manly canopy works on this Tamaraw. So you drop the rear, then you open the hatch, and then my cell phone is in my pocket. And then we go in. The beauty of a canopy camper is you're in the back of a pickup, but you have this standing space that you'll be able to use this. Comes with a fridge, comes with your cooker, comes with a sink, and you have this ledge where that pulls out and converts this into a seating area if you're inside the canopy camper. The beauty about this is the top, where there is a bed that folds down that you could use if you're with your family, and you could sleep 3 to 4 people up here, down up here, and then you could add 1 or 2, which I do with my kids when down here. And it comes with a zero breeze air AC, so you could always cool the inside of this camper if you just want to hang out anywhere. So this is the best of both worlds, where you could do a hybrid type of camper. Well, you can have the luxury of this canopy camper, and you can still take it out of the car when you're not using it as a camper during the weekdays if you're using it as a work truck. The inside of the canopy camper comes with a lot of storage spaces, up and down. Comes with a Alpi-Cool fridge. Comes with a pull-out drawers, and also more storage space underneath, which has our tools in there right now. Then all the switches, 12 volt, 220, 80 liters of water. All of this are all included in the canopy camper. The side of the canopy camper has 2 utility boxes, which on this side houses the portable zero breeze AC that cools the inside of the camper. And on this is the control panel, where the water tank, the battery, and the switches for LEDs are all located. On the right side of the first side is the shower system. So do not turn it on. Sabi ko nga, do not turn it on. Buti naka-off yung water. So off yung water pump. So this is the shower system, and it also has a light. And The top is the shower awning, so if you need to do your thing, you could have your privacy back here. On the other side, let's have a look at the other box. The other side of the utility box are just two more boxes. And this is a space for you to just mount anything that you might be bringing, maybe your boxes or your extra toiletries that you could just put here. And finally, another storage space for my utility wires are here right now. Basically, all of the additional space that you might need to put any other gear that you might be bringing for camping or overland. So that rounds up the exterior of this Manly Canopy camper. So this is our interpretation of how to build that new Tamaraw drop side in its final form. A canopy camper that's removable, a hybrid solution that allows us to do both utilitarian duties and overland camping duties for the family. So guys, if you want to set up your car, do hit us up at Overlandkings. We could set up any idea that you want, and we'll be happy to help you out on your next rig build. Should you want to do anything, just contact anything in the comments below, and do hit us up on our socials on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, do check us out and subscribe on our channels, guys. So again, thanks so much for joining us. This is Joel Pedro from Overlandkings. As I always say, I'll see you guys on the next adventure. Bye for now.